Sunday is Flag Day. It's always been Flag Day. Just happens to be Trump's birthday at the same time. I've always known about it because my birthday is the 12th. So, also, there's a lot of comments on the media and whatever about the fact that he's going to have this big celebration for his birthday on the White House lawn with UFC fighting, et cetera, that at least he's not having a bunch of gangster rappers and twerking on the White House front lawn. And then I have a question. With this going on, he has made, as far as I know, Trump has made the comment that he wants a deal by Saturday. Go ahead, wave that flag. He wants a deal by Friday, or I'm sorry, Saturday. But at the same time, even if they don't get the deal, I'm tired of figuring this man out. Just saying. And if he doesn't get the deal on Saturday, I'm thinking he's not actually going to do military strikes on Sunday just because that's going to look bad while he's partying on the front lawn of the White House and then doing military strikes and leaving our soldiers in harm's way. Your thoughts on that? I don't know. Your thoughts?
I mean, here President Trump is very unpredictable. So anytime you think that, well, this is absolutely the day he will not do it, he might actually do it exactly on that day because it's the least predictable day, right? And I don't think he would be leaving the Americans in harm's way because the unpredictability of that day will make them leave them more protected. Like, I'm not saying he's going to do it, but if most people think, well, obviously he's not going to go do it on that day, that might also be the calculation of the Islamic Republic, which maybe for the American troops it would be a safer day because it's a more unpredictable day. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%. That's why I said I'm just tired of figuring this guy out.
Yeah. But that's a good Sherry, here's the thing. If you could figure this guy out, okay, so would the Islamic Republic. This is actually a good thing that we're getting confused by him. Because if if we weren't being confused by him, then the Islamic Republic would have not got confused by him as well. If we could predict his actions, then so would the Islamic Republic. So this is good that we can't predict him.
Tired of it.
Yeah, you're just
No, I agree. And by the way, Armin, like I said, you can share my birthday with me. Happy birthday, dude.
Yay, happy birthday to you too. Guys, that's sweet. Okay. I'm gonna go tell my wife that she didn't buy me a gift on my birthday. She's gonna get so confused. Thank you, Sherry. And also, guys, also please remember that President Trump has so far said that we're very close to a deal 47 times so far. 47 times. I think this is number 48. Okay. So, so yeah, again, so we have no idea. We might be actually very close to an MOU, or we might be bombing the shit out of them tomorrow. It could be and anything in between. Okay, so we have no idea.
Okay, wait, was that 47 a real count? Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you being
No, it was I mean, let me see. It was I will find it. How many times?
While you look, I would like to remind you something that Danny put in the side chat. Remind everyone. The first strikes were right on Netanyahu's son's scheduled wedding day for this very purpose.
Oh yeah, exactly. See, that's a good point. Let me see if I can call to remember. I'll find it. I can't find it right now, but I saw it. Okay, so maybe so sorry, it was 37 at least, or 30. And now it's with this will be with this
Okay,
one it will be 38.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have 9 more. We are moving on to a new topic now, unless you have super chats.
We do. So we have one from Jew Hater saying, now that Iran is receiving billions, who should they bolster first with Shahed, Shahed drones and ballistic missiles? Hezbollah or Ansarullah? Well, I mean, you mean after now that the Islamic Republic has lost billions of dollars. I think you forgot that United States and Israel have caused billions of dollars of damages to the Islamic Republic for the past few months. Have you forgot? Did you not? The blockade is removing billions of dollars from the Islamic Republic every single week. Even if some of these funds that President Trump is saying that they're going to release to the Islamic Republic, even if that is true, that's 6 days, only 6 days of the losses from the blockade. 6 days. And that's not counting everything that they blew up. That doesn't count the damages from killing the supreme leader, killing all of the 60 of the highest uh, generals and military leaders of IRGC. It doesn't count all of the damages to the Islamic Republic's soft loss in soft power, and it doesn't count all of the damages, the financial cost to the Islamic Republic for losing its navy, for losing its ships, for losing its air force, for losing its air defense. I think we're good. I actually think that it's okay for the Americans to release some funds to the Islamic Republic with the condition that the enriched uranium leaves. I think that's a net. I think if you could dangle, I think the Islamic Republic is so desperate for cash and they're so bankrupt that you might actually be able to dangle a few billions in front of them to get the enriched uranium out. That's how. So think about this. Think about how financially bankrupt the Islamic Republic might be right now if this is actually working. That they're willing to give up their most important leverage, which is the enriched uranium, just because the Americans are dangling a few $1 billion. Think about how poor the Islamic Republic is, that this is what they're desperate for. Just this few billion, after losing so many billions of dollars, a small portion of it is being offered to them and in return, they have to give up their most important leverage. If this is what you want to brag about, I mean, it's pathetic, but okay. Think about it. If you're basically showing how powerful United States is, that by offering a fraction of their spending ability, the Islamic Republic bends the knees and says, "Yes, Daddy, tell me what to do." That's what you're bragging about, and that's your claim to power for the Islamic Republic. Amazing. Keep talking. By the way, this is interesting, and thank you for funding Zionism, Jew hater. Shauna with a super chat saying the barbarians are inside the gates, but we support the star flag. Yes, we yes we do. Thank you. Yes, and by barbarians, are you talking about Jew hater? Thank you, Shana, for the super chat. Fleshy interloper with the super chat saying much Jew love to counter the hate. I mean, honestly, if Jew hate comes in this form, is fine, right? If Jew haters are this retarded, for them to continue funding Zionism and keeping us entertained with these retarded takes, this is a form of Jew hate that we could tolerate. So, we could point and laugh. It's funny. And thank you, Fleshy Interloper. Thank you for countering the hate. And then, oh my God, we got so many super chats. Nicole with a super chat saying, Armin, you said that the worst nightmare for the Islamic Republic would be if their own supporters turn on them. Yes. But if that's the case, wouldn't they just set up an even more extreme government? A more extreme government? And a government that has What do you mean by a government that is oh, so you mean like it's such an extreme government that will basically oppress both the anti-regime people and the currently pro-regime people? That seems to be the worry of the pro-regime people, that the Hashd al-Shabi and other proxies that are coming in, that came into Iran earlier, was for them as well. I just yes, that might be a worry temporarily. I just don't think that's sustainable. Imagine having to up the level of oppression to basically keep 100% of Iranians quiet. Nobody can do that for long, right? That is like, that might be something that happens temporarily, but that's just unsustainable. And then Jew Hater with another super chat saying, the point is Iran is receiving hard cash in their accounts. You fucking idiot. They lost a lot of cash. They lost everything, and they're getting a small percentage of it back for giving up. If this is true, they're getting a small percentage of everything they lost for giving up their most important leverage. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Prior to this deal, it was just sitting in accounts and Iran never had access to the funds. This money will transform Iran. You can't do basic math. This money is nothing compared to what was taken from them in the past few months. You should get a Jew to do math for you, okay? Because you can't do math. And then we have another super chat by Sherry. Thank you so much. Saying, remember to join us at school on free discussion day. Yes, that's 2 days from now. Saying, especially the 9 p.m. Eastern chat, more fun than you know. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for advertising our group discussion, our group calls. And then last one by Shauna. Thank you so much, Shauna, for the super chat. Saying, no, by barbarians, I mean Middle East barbarians are awesome. We sacked Rome twice. Oh, okay. That was a compliment. Never mind. Okay.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.